Hello, hello, it's Robbie from Southern California, and I'm having coffee in my front yard. Looky, looky, look at my squash. So it slowed down a little bit, and what I did was I am now adding in more plant food. Since I've decided running around the property trying to water my plants with rotting leaves is silly when I can just set up like right behind me, and there's a lid on here so I don't smell it or anything, and I can just get in there and dip and then feed my plants. So my tomatoes are doing great. The squash back there started to grow more squash, and then this one there was, let me see if I can get up without spilling my coffee. Okay, I didn't. Look at this. Look how magnificent this is. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's got a little bit of powdery mildew you can see on the stems, but I'm not going to worry about that. It doesn't seem to bother the plants here at all. This is cocoselle. See the stripes? Let me see if I can get you in there. See the stripes? And then there's a whole bunch of them. So actually, now that I'm talking to you, I'm going to undo the tool here. It's only got the little, this is how silly the squirrels are. So the rabbits were bothering it. Let me put my clothespin back. So what did I do? Look at this. You think they're smart. I strung the tool here and I didn't do anything else. It's not even tied on, but they can come back here. But they come over because they hang out here and they come over. It's like, she's got tool. We better not eat her zucchini plants. And they leave. They're not that smart. So anyways, or I'm not that smart. They'll come back and find it, but I'm going to probably run it all the way around. Oh, look at that big one. So I was looking at the little one. Look at the big one. I got one there, and then I've got a whole bunch. So I've got to keep feeding this. And like I said, here's my, look at that. Gary finds all kinds of stuff in the garbage. Let's see. I don't remember if I used it all up yet. No, it's still there. It's moldy. It doesn't matter. Once it hits the ground, whatever mold is growing in there disappears, and the plants absolutely love it. So that's it. So that's my morning. Oh, when you lift the lid, you can smell it. Can't smell it without the lid. I've got a piece of geranium in there. My tomatoes are doing fabulous. And this plant looks so bad. I'd been debating on taking it out. And when I started pouring plant food in there, you know, the stuff from the bucket in there, it just took off. Even that one, it took off. Here I was gonna yank them out and compost them. So I'm gonna leave them. And then here, my daughter got me it's a sweet potato of some sort. And I forgot what type it was, but I don't have a label in there. I should put a label in there. That's doing really good. I've been throwing plant food in there. And then this little geranium that's sitting in a coffee pot, I've been dumping plant food in there, and look at it. Look at the growth and look at the coloring. So you can use the plant food on any of your plants. This is just the geranium. And look at the color. The color is what really gets to me. So it absolutely loves that plant food. So go ahead and make the plant food. I've got the video up and you can check it out. And I'm going to surprise you with another video, hopefully really soon, on how to get the plant food out of there in a different way. So I hope to get that up really quick. So that's it. This is just a morning vlog. Isn't that tomato plant gorgeous? These two, I think one popped up, and then there were some baby tomato plants that were coming up early on in here, and I yanked one out and just stuck it in there. I mean, literally, it was that big. And look at it. Boy, was that a good yank. Look at this. We keep picking, and I keep staking. It's reaching for the sky. Isn't that something? Tomatoes reaching for the sky. And I have been giving this the plant food too now. And I've got a little geranium back there, but look at this in there. Can you see in there? And then I've got the pots because I layer. Look at my blueberries. Okay, we definitely have to do something with that. You know what? I didn't have breakfast. I'm gonna have to figure out blueberries. I haven't taken the time. I know there's ways of growing it. I actually soak green pine needles for them, green, because once it turns brown, it's losing everything that they need. And then I water it, but I haven't done it lately. But see, this is growing in the ground. That's a geranium. I should say in the tote it's growing. But all in all, it's doing really good. Look at the purple cutting, tree colored. This is not where you want to grow tree colored, because this thing can get massive. Isn't that gorgeous? And then of course my walking onions are walking, and I've got to go picking them. And I still have to do something with that. I haven't moved these yet, but see how you can stick a stake in a flower pot. If you need to put a stake somewhere and you've got cement, blacktop, like this is blacktop, so I cannot put a stake in the ground. But I can put it, let me get you down there. See the floral pot? I can put it in there and it's sturdy. I mean, I can't move this one because now I've tied with yarn the tomato just so it doesn't droop, and I'll tie it up a little better. So I use these, and it could be native soil too, and then throw something in there like mint. Mint will grow in anything. And then you can use that as, well, as your holder, because I'm thinking of putting one there and one there, maybe one in the middle, and then putting the stakes in the floral pots. You can use any flower pots, any garden center flower pots you've got, and then put that there and then put the stakes there. This would give the squash leaves a little more room and pull the tulle out a little bit. I've done it before and I just didn't do it this year there. So I think I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll even do that today. Got a lot of weeds in here. Weeds are good. Just pull your weeds out and then you put them back in. Just leave them. Yeah, this is just starting now. I'll have to keep the plant food up on that. I had put tulle here a while ago because something was chewing on that, and just by putting tulle there, it stopped it. This is just an old cutting of some dinosaur kale. So, and that's a new little plant in there, and then I got to uncover those. They don't like being covered. You can cover them, but when they start taking off, they don't want to be covered, and that's it. So, I got a morning vlog. Isn't that beautiful? Hillside is so pretty. Look at my ginger. You see my ginger table? My turmeric. Oh boy. Am I going to grow a ton? Look at my baby turmeric growing there. Let me see if I can point it. See that baby right there? That's baby. I've got a new way of growing it. So I should be able to grow a ton of it because I grew it differently in the black tote that's there. There's a black tote. And so now I'm going to be growing a lot of turmeric, which is good. All right, well, I better get to work, finish my coffee, and start getting all these walking onions off, because see, this thing died because it's dried up. Once it dries up, they can't live. You can't store these things. They don't store. They actually want to fall over right away, and they want to grow. They're not like little onion sets you can store. They dry out quickly, and this one's got a whole bunch. With walking onions, there's multiple things I can do with this. I can leave this on because it's still green, so it's still feeding and getting moisture off the mother plant. That's the main thing. Some of these are quite small. See the little ones? They're going to fall off. I can plant those, but if I leave them, they'll dry out. Okay, I'll put it in my pocket. But these, you can break them apart and get them in a flower pot right away, some sort, or anywhere, and make sure the soil is damp. They have to be damp. These are too small. Let me see if that, yeah. See, they didn't make it. And then this is garlic chives. I got to go collect some seeds. I really do need to collect some seeds. I do want to talk about seeds. This is a seed head from, this is just a regular onion. This is onions that I didn't pick last year. So if you don't pick them, see, that's the old onion. You don't pick them. They just sit there and then they grow back again. This is onion seeds. So I think I better get some seeds collected. This is seed. Let me show you the seed. Red vein sorrel. So that's what's going on here. And then this, I believe, is parsley. Yep. And let's go throw it somewhere. And then I'm going to come back later and go, oh, look, I'm growing red vein sorrel. See, we're like there. And parsley. And wow, how'd it get in there? And then you're going to scream and say, you did it on a morning vlog. And I'm going to say, you're right. I do that. I toss things around, then things grow. It's like, oh, how did it get there? Anyways, that's it. Oh, and here, we got to pick these. These are ready. And now we have another one. We've got this finger lime. We got that one and that one. I saw another one a minute ago. I don't see it right now. And that one, these are real little ones. Oh yeah, there's, see the teeny one there? That's a finger lime. These are all, boy, this is loaded. This had flowers and then they fell off. So I grabbed some plant food. Oh, my hands are gonna stink. Now I do have the 2-bucket system, so yes, I can separate it. I'm not gonna bother right this minute. And I just started feeding it. Let me cover this, because really, what you want to really do is just use it, dump it, dry it out, and then start again when you're ready. I started feeding it and it bursted back into flowers, but this time I see all the little tiny finger limes are taking. So it really needed a little more oomph, so I just dump it on. I have never had any problems as far as burning my plants because it's just made out of leaves. It's not like a concentrated chemical or something made where you have to add water and mix it. It's just I'm adding water. I'm putting my leaves in there and then adding water. Okay, I have talked enough. I want to go finish my coffee and I want to get this strung up better. So it's done a little better. See, I've even got the bolt there. I didn't even take it off the bolt. It's just I got tired of coming out here and finding them chewing on it. So I just strung it and I thought, oh, I'll go around the next day, and I didn't. With that, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye.